Alright, well, last time I jumped into the Rogue, and I actually have to say I'm kind of happy with playing with the Rogue, but let's try something a little bit similar, but yet a little bit different. So, last time I jumped into the Rogue, and that was pretty cool. This time, however, I'm thinking maybe we'll try something else. Maybe we'll try the Wanderer. So this guy is a hired traveler. He's low in armor and combat ability, but he's got well-equipped, good equipment for a dungeon, basically. And we'll go with this guy. And sure, it'll be the dark guy with the gray beard. And this is Davian 5th. Let's go.
Another mortal module assessment.
So this is the Wanderer. He's a little bit different from the Rogue in that he's not as fast, but he's got a little bit more strength. He's got some constitution. And more importantly about this guy, he's got some, he's interesting skills. He's got a little bit of stealth and trading, and he's got some swimming. He's also got some basic range and some basic polearm. In a way, he's sort of like a worse rogue, but he's got some good things going for him. He basically has access to a crossbow if he wants to use it. So, remember the what he was basically using last time with the bow? Now I got a crossbow, and of course these things can fire instantly and are pretty effective. I've also got a serious tin opener, so I can basically eat these slightly aged tins. I can show what that's going to be all about eventually. And let's put this right here. And yeah, note that I've got a lantern, so we can use a lantern right from the get-go with the Wanderer, which is kind of cool. This guy's basically good for being, basically like the lantern guy, basically, from the start. You start off with some fish, you start off with, the Furion hat here. You're low in armor, but you're pretty decent. You also got a towel, by the way. I found out what towels are for, by the way. These are basically used to wipe off bleeding, and they're also used to basically wipe off, what is the other thing? They're basically used for, wiping off grease. And you get, greasy foods like these tins, which have grease on them. Grease is bad, but, whatever. You can use these, basically, if you want. Or put all that right there. I've also got these torches if I want them. And I found out, by the way, the torches can have, defenses on them as well, which is kind of interesting. We'll use the lantern, though, I think, for now. The lantern is apparently a lot better than the torches. Oh, you can use the lantern or the torches as blocking if you want. They don't have any defense on them, but if they get upgraded, they can be used for defense, somewhat.
Well, good luck.
There was that skeleton. Yeah, it's a nice thing about, the Wanderer is that he can basically fire at range like crazy. Ow, you got a little bit too close there. I'm taking a little bit of beating here, but, I'm still winning. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick this up for identification, possibly. I'm not the rogue, so I don't have the basic appraisal ability that the rogue has, but I think I'll be able to do some appraising here. There's a level up, which is cool. Hope they'll be able to see what these are all about. There's the way down, and there's a slingshot. Okay, let's do some identification now. So, I picked up lots of items to basically look at. So cheese is basically the first thing you want to praise when you're basically like, you know, low on perception. Ow. I'm almost dead there, but I'm still alive. So if you want to, like, you know, use your can openers, here's basically how you can use them. So just take like your sizzle tin opener here, and you can use this basically to open up like the tins. So you can only open tins while carrying the tin opener. So well, I guess we has to eat it like this. So crap, another guy to... They keep popping in to fight me, which is a bit annoying. I've got 1 HP left, so I gotta eat like mad, so let's just, you know, jump into my inventory here. By the way, so grease makes your fingers slippery. So that's basically I have to watch out for when you get really greasy. You have to basically use this towel to basically get rid of the grease. Is what it's all about. Alright, well anyways, I ate the tins, and that's out of the way. That's what this thing's for. You basically use it to eat tins. And, well, I basically have to eat this other stuff too, I guess, so... That's already identified? Okay, we just eat these. A little bit of food to make me go farther, basically. And I don't want to use this lantern right now, so we're just going to take that off. Eventually I'll put it back on, but I've got to do some identification stuff. So... let's eat that. By the way, cheese is actually okay to sort of eat when it's moldy. You will throw up every so often, but it's not too bad. So we'll get that up a little bit with that stuff. That's uncursed, that's cool. By the way, so cursed stats are basically pole arms in this game, and I think pole arms are like, you know, everything that's basically a pole arm or, you know, a staff. There is no staff combat in this game, so basically you level up your pole arm when you're basically using pole arm type of weapons. I don't think I'll identify this, you know, right now, but whatever, we'll basically try it, and hopefully I'll get some, you know, more skill to basically identify stuff with. I wonder if I heard a door somewhere. So I failed to identify that, unfortunately. So, the mines talk to me. I belong to the mines now. Others tried to escape, but we couldn't let them. They belonged underground, and now they shall stay underground. Most folks lost their family because of Baron Hex, and there are plots to keep him under here where he belongs. I support locking us in. We're too far removed. These mines stole my soul. They gave me a purpose, to keep us safe under here. These walls are so beautiful. Anyone who tries to leave, I kill. When they bring Baron Hex down here for the trick, they've got me to task for locking the door once they all leave. Fools, they shall never leave. No one shall ever leave again. So it's basically, you know, the journal that's, you know, I've already read, but whatever. Let's just drop that. Try pressing a scroll, perhaps. Alright, so these, like, fountains, by the way, they're pretty important for, like, trying to, like, get your, like, you know, levels up and stuff like that. So we'll basically try, you know, to not get killed by a succubus and go from there. Crap. Alright, so there we go. I managed to kill that succubus. I got lucky that I managed to kill it. So level up is always good. Let's try praising this. Alright, so I drank that up. And drank that one up too. No succubus from those ones, at least. Hey, I got a blank scroll. Completely useless to me, so drop it. Try praising this now. So I got some novice appraising here. My praising is getting a little bit better as we go along here. There's a sizzle slingshot, that might be useful. That's a bad scroll. We're not going to worry about that then. I think we still got some enemies around I gotta watch out for, so... Gotta be careful. I got an excellent slingshot. Try praising this next. So there's a sizzle slingshot, that's okay. Maybe I'll try using this for a little bit. You know, I kind of wish that you just automatically would identify stuff over time when it's in your inventory. I think that'd be a lot better to basically have it so like you just automatically identify stuff over time while it's in your inventory, and you don't have to basically specifically look at what you to inspect. Alright, it's gonna take a while, so let's just go for the wooden shield here. Praise this next. So that's cursed, we're not gonna worry about that then. This is what? A potion of something good? Potion of confusion, yes, I can actually use that. Put that there. More moldy cheese. My ability has improved again. Always good. I now have still novice appraisal, so basically it doesn't increase a whole lot, you know, this like skill, but it's slowly going up. Hey, that's blessed. I hit the spot. Alright, that's actually pretty decent. We'll put that on. That's locked. Got your decrepit leather helm. Drop that. There's a flaw rock to identify. So that's no good to me. Drop those. Praise these gloves. I'm praising nice and fast now, which is nice. Hey, these are gloves of dexterity. So there's something that actually helps me out a lot. There's a worker journal level 1. So there's actually like, you know, different parts of the worker's journal. Let's identify these helmets a little bit, if possible. Oh crap, not gonna worry about them. Put those there. Today is my first day down in mines. I am very excited to get to work and be able to provide for my family. The job isn't ideal, the work is mundane, but the people are good and the wage is fair, and that's all that matters. Hey, cool, I got a crack for your constitution. I've had to give up my rations for 3 days just to pay the raising tax, but with all the industry, those taxes shoot right down thanks to Baron Herx. There's a dormant. I'm not sure what a dormant is. I think that actually helps with charisma, perhaps. Yeah, so there's like something that helps with charisma, by the way, to bring a dormant. I may keep that around for like, you know, trying to convince people to join me in my quest, but whatever. Good man, he is. Things are finally shaping up here in Hamlet, just as we are all losing hope. So apparently I don't like Baron Herx just yet, but whatever. So 2 rings of the same thing right there, that's interesting. We'll drop that. Try identifying this gem. Gems are actually really hard to identify, by the way, and I think I pointed that out, but sometimes you might, you know, be able to identify them if I think you're lucky. I'm actually moving pretty fast at this point. My dexterity's gone up a little bit, which is nice. Because of the gloves and... it's because of level ups, I think. So Phil identified that. That's a crappy rock. Scroll summon. That's actually used to summon friendly monsters, I think, is what it's for. Maybe I'll do that just to, you know, keep myself alive at some point. Might do it right here, actually. Oh, crap. It tastes like poison. So yeah, you can drink poison from these, like, you know, fountains sometimes, and that'll hurt you a little bit. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do except possibly die here. Am I dead? Yep. I died by poison. Unfortunate, but you know, that can happen with, like, you know, poison. Perhaps being a good source of food early on. Well, let's restart the game.
Another one joins the fray.
Yes, I joined the fray. We'll see how I do.
Best of luck, mortal.
Crap. That's actually a boss, by the way, that I fought there. Yes, there's actually uniques in this game. So the skeleton. Well, I took them out. Let's see if I got anything special from that, you know, unique. Sometimes uniques drop something special for you that I can make use of. Excellent lockpick, that might be useful. Kill him. So I've already leveled up twice, by the way. Turn this out for now. Stand right here. And let's look at the stuff. So, we got some cheese. First unique, by the way, the unique rat. And I think there's like uniques of all the different types of monsters you can find. Not just the rat. Oops. Well, that was not very good to get, but whatever. Try appraising this meat next. I only have novice appraisal, so this might not work, we'll see. Yeah, I failed to identify it. Let's identify this instead. Identify a fresh apple. Try appraising the meat again. Generally, the slower it is to appraise stuff, the more chance you have to fail at it, so... Alright. Eat that. All these meats should be good to, you know, eat, by the way, if I wasn't, you know, really trying to raise my appraisal, but I'm trying to raise my appraisal here. The more I get appraised up, the better. Good. that. Try raising these shields now, I guess. There's some armor. It's funny how I'm already a little free, but you know, that can happen sometimes. There's another windshield. There's probably no reason to keep it just yet, but I'm just going to keep it for the hell of it. Whoops. Did my crossbow break or something? Wow, I actually broke my crossbow there. I didn't realize you could do that. So, be very careful with your crossbow because you can actually run out of charges on it. And then you're dead. Luckily, I've actually like killed that, you know, skeleton there, so that's good. Alright, this is better armor than my Sizzle hat here, so we're it. Try praising this next. We'll drink that. Let's drop one of those off, I guess. Try identifying this next. That could be used to throw at people, so we'll put it down here. Let's put this right here. Yeah, as you can see, you get a little bit less light when you basically use different types of, like, you know, items like these. Depending on like the items you use, you'll get like, you know, better or worse. All really depends. The meaning of the labyrinth, that might be useful to read. Put that there for now. The meaning of the labyrinth, Robert J. Bethleday. The labyrinth is an area. Oh wow, I got Flawless Emerald in here? That's awesome. I actually identified a Flawless Emerald. Let's identify these axes and M is going to, like, you know, look for another emerald to identify then while I read that book. Don't worry about that then. You know, I wonder if there's like spiders or something around. Is there spiders? I do not know. Okay, been here. Well, broke that. Don't really care. Oh well. Look at that. I got something to try this on. Well, there goes the lockpick. I'll punch this to death. Actually, just to get a real weapon to basically do that. There's a cracked gem. Flop rock. Someone died in here, apparently. Let's identify this, so I can basically use the sword to basically beat this down if it's not cursed. It is cursed, never mind. That's a bad thing about cursed items, you know. Drop that. There's a rock, but I don't plan to use that for combat, so I'm just gonna drop that. Eat this and throw up, because, you know, why not? I love throwing up. Alright, let's read this then. The Labyrinth is an area of complex traps, dungeons, and mystery. Many a rumor and myth, such as the very famous runners in the maze, come from this area of the underground. But why was it made? Who made it? It's very ancient technology, yet not one modern engineer can come up with an explanation for it. The oldest known historical document is in the writings of the ancient Zaxxintin, which basically read that the vase was invented to make it impossible for the outsiders to get in so they could preserve the civilization and a way of life, due to the downfall of the other native species wiped out by the imperialism. However, it is safe to say this is the likely myth or folk story simply because of the complexity of it all, and the fact that the Zaxxintins certainly known of it until 50 years after the imperial age. However, it is completely possible it is real and that before their disappearance the Zaxxintins were more advanced than we think, perhaps even more advanced than us. And let's do a bit more identifying. This writing implied that most Zaxxintins knew the maze and could navigate out to get food and such, which is how they could be alive today, but many believe they are wiped out. Some, however, believe that the Zaxxintins have set up controlled, man-made climb perfect for their needs. Whatever the case, the maze and the fate of the Zaxxintins is a bit of a Zaxxin's dog deal. No one knows if it's dead or alive. And no one ever will, as no explorer has escaped the maze once entered. The walls apparently shift and change every day and are filled with monsters. One must solve a series of puzzles to get through. No one knows what is at the end of the maze. Many scholars believe that there's an ancient town in there, blocked from the rest of the world. When the past Butcher Ami Empire was conquering the surrounding lands, the potential meaning for the Labyrinth is argued all the time, but there will never be a truly sound answer. That's unfortunate. And here's the history of Baron Hurst by Edward H. Goldenhurt. Love that name. We're just gonna wait for this gem to get identified first. The history of Baron Hurst is a bleak and dark one, if I say so myself. It all starts in Hamlet, a mining town with a big and flourishing industry, at the time, of course. A man called Baron Hurst was the mayor of Hamlet, and he promised the people of Hamlet jobs and security, but in reality overworked and taxed them heavily. The reason for this was Hurst's own enjoyment. Baron Hurst was reported to be a rather nasty man, not even human, a citizen was reported saying. He can't be human, no human could possibly be this evil, blows above helpless if so. After a while, the citizens of Hamlet grew tired of this. They mined literally all day and night for a king who demanded gold in a mine that only produced copper. So they came up with a plan. They would tell Hurst they struck gold at the bottom floor of their mine. Upon his arrival, they would lock up the mines, leaving him to die there, and the people of Hamlet would take their city back. The plan worked, but no, not forever. No one knows what happened to Baron Hurst down in the mines. It is likely he went mad and killed himself. In any case, upon his death, Hurst's pure hatred for everything lower than him and lust for revenge kept him alive and made him a higher being known as a Lich. So apparently I know he's a Lich. A Lich is a reanimated being that has power of the hells within them and can summon creatures and demons. Hurst summoned an army of darkness to break down the mine walls and kill the citizens of Hamlet. The Baron was too removed from civilization to return to the surface. Today he stays down in the bottom of the mines, waiting for risk-seeking adventurers or lost humans to find him so he can feast on them. There are still humans who are descendants of the Hussars of Hamlet incident who set up civilization in the mines and live moderately happy, but things will never be the same. And I guess we see this book here because we're in the mines, so we actually can know what this is all about. I'm just gonna drop those. I broke this torch, so let's drop it, do that, do this. And you know what? I could actually do this. Because I'm about to break this sword, even if it's cursed, I can swing at this like all, you know, crazy like until it dies. So if you have a cursed weapon, by the way, you can actually get rid of a, you know, a cursed weapon by just, you know, destroying it. Eventually this is going to break by itself. At least I think it'll break by itself. Doesn't seem like power attacks do much to the chest, so I'm not going to worry about them. Well, broke out part of the chest there. Yeah, rough rock and rough ring. Nothing really special about those. And I was stuck with a gem. That's a bit nuisance, but oh well. Try placing that next, I guess.